Welcome to Friday, the 17th of February, 2023. My name is Jimmy Bradbury. I help people create online businesses around their hobbies, their skill set, their passion, whatever it is they really enjoy doing that they want to help other people with, and also be able to monetize that knowledge and experience through online courses and programs so that they can have more time and financial freedom. And I've been doing it for the last 5 years, not only building my own online business, but also coaching now over 100 people on how it is they too can take their knowledge and experience and be able to monetize it and build an online business. And for me, it's been the most enjoyable, most rewarding time in my whole career. I was having a discussion today with somebody around the topic of email. And a lot of people are dismissing email, mainly because they're getting spammed, and also because they don't actually look after their email and their inbox. And as a result, they just have all of these emails that they get overwhelmed with. And in the online space today, still, email is your number one online asset. If you've got an online business, you have got a real asset with your email list. And particularly if you've got an email list that's engaged. And I'll never forget wise words from a mentor. And when I first heard them, I couldn't really square it away, but it's so true now when I look back. When I first heard this from the mentor 5 years ago, I was at one of the conferences that he had put together, and he was on stage and he was talking about, online. And I was just getting into that space at that time about building online businesses and how it is you could take what you already knew, your knowledge and experience, and be able to build an online business that you could have time and financial freedom that you could never imagine. And he was talking about the importance of email. And he said these words, and there's a lot of words that I remember, but these words are very, very set in my head in terms of, I still remember them pretty much. I think about them, so much. And it came up in our discussion, and I want to share them with you today. It came up in our discussion yesterday when we were talking about email. And he said this. This is, if you've got a pen now, you've got a piece of paper, write these down because they're so true. And I've got the perspective now of looking back and share that with you. But at that time, I didn't really get it. He said that the reason why people earn $100,000 a year, and that $100,000 a year could be £100,000 or 100,000 euros. No, that's not the point. The point is, the reason why people earn $100,000 a year is because they don't know how to earn $100,000 a month. And I just was, oh my gosh, is that really true what he's saying? And if you think about that, if you're earning $100,000 a year, why aren't you earning $100,000 a month? And that's it. The reason why people earn $100,000 a year is because they don't know how to earn $100,000 a month. One of the ways in the online world is to earn $100,000 a month is that if you've got an email list with 100,000 people in it, you will, at a low side, earn at least $100,000 a month. And that's pretty much given. I look back on my career, and whilst I'm around 90,000, it's so true. It is so true. $1 for every email you have got on your list equates to $1. And obviously those people, you just can't have this list of anybody. But if you've got a list of engaged people who are interested in your topic of expertise, whether you're teaching people how to play the guitar, you're teaching people how to get into the boardroom, you're teaching people how to play the piano, or in my case, you're teaching people how to create an online business around their knowledge and expertise. $1 is equal to every one person that you've got on your email list per month. And that's a low side of the calculation. It's probably a lot more, depending on the category you're in, depending on the area of expertise you're in, depending on the people who are engaged. But on average, low side, $1 equals one email on your list per month. And that is how you earn $100,000 a month. And I know that when I was in the corporate world, you know, when I left it, I was earning just over £100,000. And I could never, ever, ever have even contemplated earning 100,000 a month. And that's how you do it if you've got an online business. Yeah, so I wanted to share that with you today, because if you're in that space, if you're dismissing email, it still is the #1 asset in your online business. It is the way that you control your communication with your audience. Social media is brilliant, but it's becoming more difficult because of the way the algorithms are working and the platforms want you to pay. So think about that. If you ever have kind of questions and suggestions, hit them in the comments below. Love to hear from you. Or you can email me on my email, which you'll find on my website, which is Jimmy Bradbury, Jimmi Bradbury @.com. If you want to hear more about what I do, there's a lot of testimonials up there. There's a lot of video content. There's a lot of free. There's a lot of my courses and programs that you can buy. But go ahead and have a look at it. And if you've got any of those questions, put them in the comments below. And I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.